Hey there guys, what's up? What's going on? It is Movie Review Mike 18 here, back with another video. So guys, just have to explain a few things before I get into this movie review, but guys, 2018 is almost over. We are in December now, and there are a lot of movies I still need to see. I counted it out the other day. I made a whole list of everything I still need to see in theaters, on Netflix, on Amazon Prime, and on Blu-ray. So yeah, I have like 25 some odd more movies to go watch between now and like December 27th, 28th when I want to start working on my top 10 list. So because I have so many movies I have to watch, on top of 2 part-time jobs that I'm doing, I am going to have to start condensing a few of the movie reviews that I'm going to be doing. Now, I'm not going to be reviewing every single movie I'm seeing. I'm watching movies throughout the course of this whole year that I just want to have watched just so I can put together my top 10 list properly. Just to give you guys an idea, the reviews are going to get a little bit shorter and I am going to say a little less just because I don't have the time. I am sorry about that, but I want to get as many movies seen as possible so I can accurately give you guys an awesome top 10 list at the end of the year, okay? And real quick, after summing all that up, I just have to, a quick shout out I have to give to one of my very loyal and faithful subscribers who asked me. He's been following me for a very long time. I'm not going to say his last name just in case he wouldn't want me to, but shout out to Logan. Thank you so much, Logan, for always watching and supporting my channel. You rock, dude. And now to get back with the regularly scheduled programming. In this video, guys, I am going to be reviewing Boy Erased. This is written, directed, and acted by Joel Edgerton, who made his directorial debut 3 years ago with The Gift, which I was a huge fan of. I loved that movie. It was such an unconventional, really sharp thriller that I really, really loved. So Boy Erased follows young teenager Jared, played by Lucas Hedges. He is sent to a gay conversion therapy program at the request of his devoutly religious parents, played by Nicole Kidman and Russell Crowe. So they discover that he has feelings for men, and it is then their decision to send him to this gay conversion therapy program where it is run by Joel Edgerton's character. As Jared attends the program more and more, he slowly discovers that things are not what they seem, and this is definitely not for him. But not only that, this program is doing some things that are incredibly uncomfortable, very immoral, and unethical. So this film is a truly haunting and honestly just mesmerizing look into some of the just inhumane methods and practices that have been going on in gay conversion therapy programs that are very sadly still within this country today. There are still programs like this. And the fact that they are still up and running, honestly, I really do hope that this film sheds some sort of light on the fact that what is going on in these programs is just not right. It's not moral. It's like, it's ridiculous. There are some moments in this film that broke me. They made my skin crawl. That's how sadistic and utterly insane some of the actions are depicted in this film. I'm not even joking, guys. And while I feel the film is super effective in that manner in really exposing these issues and hopefully bringing them to light and showing how corrupt they really are, this story is also just a story about a young teenager who is trying to seek his parents' approval, and a pair of parents who honestly are really struggling to accept their teenage son as he is. And for that reason, and because this film is really tackling both issues, I feel it is just absolutely incredibly relevant. And that is just 2 of my biggest bits of praise I can give this movie, apart from every other great thing that made this movie work. The cast all across the board of this film is really spectacular. Lucas Hedges, Nicole Kidman, Russell Crowe, and Joel Edgerton. They are all fantastic, all across the board. All of them, in my opinion, are equally Oscar worthy. They are great. Lucas Hedges, man, he's great. You know, I loved him in Manchester by the Sea. Kid's on fire. He's great. He's a great actor. This is one of my favorite performances from him easily. He's just so vulnerable and broken in some moments, yet I was just so rooted into his journey of sort of discovering who he is as a person and how he's going to navigate a relationship with parents who don't approve him. And of course, Nicole Kidman and Russell Crowe are great. They each have scene-stealing moments in this movie. Nicole Kidman has like 2, and Russell Crowe has like 1 towards the end that just stabbed me in the gut. It was rough. It really was. One of my only issues with the film is the fact that I honestly wanted more scenes spent between the parents and Lucas Hedges. And my reasoning behind that is I feel like as much as this film is condemning gay conversion therapy programs, it also is as equally of importance as a story about parents accepting their son for who he is. And I wanted more focus put on that. I wanted another scene or 2 with Russell Crowe before we get to a big scene that he has in the end of the film. You know what I mean? So that's my only issue. They're both great in their scenes and Oscar-worthy in their scenes, but I wanted more of them. And then, of course, the other person who is just honestly on fire this entire film is Joel Edgerton. Yes, I'll get to him as a writer-director, but as an actor, this is one of the best supporting actor performances I've seen all year. I don't remember the last time I despised a man in a film as much as I did his character in Boy Erased. A lot of his methods and his practices and his beliefs, you totally root against the entire film, and you totally just see right through. Just the second he comes into the film and he starts doing things and subjecting these men and some of these women who are present and within this program to, and it just gets further and further worse and slimy, and I just despise that character. And he was brilliant in this movie. He has several scene-stealing moments with Lucas Hedges towards the end of the film, and without spoiling anything, the way everything is wrapped up with that character in text at the end of the film, I was stunned, man. It got me, and I was just like, wow. I also loved a lot of his directorial decisions. The way he shot several scenes, and in certain moments he decides to keep certain very tension-riddled moments or very uncomfortable moments. He decides to shoot them all in one long take. And there's one scene in particular in a dorm room that is beautifully lit and incredibly shot, and it's one long take, and it honestly made that's the one scene that made my skin crawl. It creeped me the hell out, said so much about both of the characters within the scene, and just left me floored. There's other moments like that in a lot of the very, very heated, tension-fueled moments within the gay conversion therapy program between Joel Edgerton and Lucas Hedges, and the back and forth that they sort of go throughout the film. And the way everything escalates, it's really magnificent and very, very edgy directing. And that is just some of my best praise I can give Joel Edgerton's direction in this film. And the screenplay, guys, it's impeccable. It's one of the most important scripts I've seen this year. The dialogue between the characters is mesmerizing. What is said between Lucas Hedges and his parents and what isn't said, what is held off until the very end. The way everything was executed and handled through the screenplay and the dialogue and the writing is just really fantastic. Also, huge props to the soundtrack. I loved it. The score was great, but there's one title song that they use in the trailer, but they also use 2 other times throughout the film. Halfway through the movie in one scene, and then towards the end of the film, like over the end credits. It's called Revelation, and it's actually sung by Troye Sivan, I think is his name. He's also in the movie. He plays one of the boys within the gay conversion therapy program, and he's great. The dude's voice is insane, but it's one of the best original songs of the year. Best Original Song, Oscar nomination, please. So guys, just cutting to the chase, I really didn't have a lot of issues with this film, apart from the fact I wanted more of Russell Crowe and Nicole Kidman. Boy Erased is one of the best films I've seen this year. No film really hit me in the gut as this movie did. It is super effective and really breathtaking in what it sets out to say about sexuality, relationships with teens and parents in relation to that matter, as well as what sort of evils are really going on underneath the surface in these gay conversion therapy programs that honestly just need to stop, okay? Just go away. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Excellent performances that are all Oscar-worthy, masterful writing and directing, incredible cinematography. I loved the look and color grading in this movie is very dark and bleak that really reflects just what the characters are going through. Excellent choices that were made in how they shot this film. and an amazing soundtrack and score to cap everything off. Thus leads us with one of the best movies of this year, guys. It's just great. I highly recommend you guys go out and see it. I know it's been out for a bit, but I definitely, if it's at a theater near you, I definitely am going to recommend you guys check it out. In the end, I am going to give Boy Erased a solid grade of a 4.5 out of 5, or a solid grade of an A. That is one of the best grades I've given to a film thus far on my channel this year so far. So, good job, Boy Erased. Very good job. So there you have it, guys. Those were my thoughts on Boy Erased. If you guys have seen the movie, please let me know what you guys thought of it down below in the comments. Thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed this shorter movie review, and I have a bunch of other reviews coming for you guys very, very soon. Thanks as always, guys. Take care.